All right, so Virgo, the underlying energy for you guys this week is justice. So this is balance. This is fairness. This is restoring order, putting back things in place so that way it's equal. It's like karma in a way. Like perhaps you guys have some imbalance at the moment. But there's definitely someone is definitely due for some justice being given. So somebody's been doing something done wrong. Maybe you guys been doing something wrong. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get into this reading here. Sorry, Virgos. I know my hands are bothering you guys. I put on henna and I can't seem to get it off. I don't really know how to get it off. It looks horrible. Trust me, it won't look this bad next week. But the heart of the reading here is the Two of Swords. So this is dealing with a difficult situation and not really wanting to deal with it, or not really wanting to see it. You're keeping the balance of a difficult decision, and you don't really want to see that either. This could be you. This could be in regards to someone else. But there's a difficult situation happening, and nobody wants to really pay attention to it. And what's crossing you is the moon. It's a difficult situation, but I don't know if anybody knows about it. Like, I don't think maybe you even know what's going on, or maybe the partner doesn't even know what's going on. The moon is about secrets, what's hidden. Can also mean intuition, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's just there's some sort of decision making that it's kind of thrown up in the air. Nobody really knows what to do. Nobody really knows what decision they have to make. They don't know what decision to go with, possibly even. What you want is something traditional, something that's like along the lines of what you're accustomed to. This could be religious beliefs. This could be racial, situations. This could be a lot of things. This is all about, politically correct stuff. Maybe you guys are dealing with an age difference right now, even, because that's not it's not socially, like, people see that as like someone like robbing the cradle or something like that, something ridiculous like that. But that's not always the case. If you're in love with somebody, you're in love with someone. It doesn't matter if they're black or white, or they are Christian and Muslim. It doesn't matter if he's 50 and she's like 72. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Even if it's 18 or someone that's 50, it doesn't matter. This could be something that you guys are dealing with. Societal norms, going against the societal norms. In the past, you have the Sun. The Sun is speaking of potential happiness or clarity that that you guys had in the past. Perhaps everything was easier to see and easier to understand. Maybe even some children, but I don't see the Empress here, so I'm not gonna totally lean wholeheartedly on children. But this is definitely some potential happiness that you guys have gotten in the past. Now you guys are dealing with the Nine of Pentacles in your present. This means that there's some independence, some financial abundance. Abundance within even yourself and your personality. But this also could mean of being single and lonely. So perhaps you guys are feeling a little lonely in your relationship if you guys are in one. If you guys are single, if you guys are feeling the single life. But there's definitely speaks of independence here. But she doesn't look too happy about being single either. So I don't know if you guys are happy being on your own, but some of you guys might be even single. The Ace of Wands is in your potential future, so this is a spark of something new, something exciting, something with passion. So I think that's great that you guys have this in your future. So that speaks of something that's come to you guys. It's going to bring some energy back into your love lives. Let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for this reading, so that way we can get a better understanding of what's going on. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. What difficult decision do they have to make? What card is in regards to the Two of Swords? The Six of Swords, actually. The Six of Swords speaks of the past. So maybe this is dealing with some old issues, or not some old issues, because the Three of Swords is about dealing with old issues. But this is in regards to dealing with something in the past, something that was in the past. So this is something having to do with the past. Or this could be a difficult decision in regards to a soulmate. Why is the Moon? Ooh. Very interesting. So the Moon, it comes up with the Fool. So this is maybe an unforeseen new beginning. Or maybe a new beginning that you guys don't know how to begin. This decision is all about a new beginning. But it's interesting that it starts off in the past. It's a decision in regards to the past for the future. But you guys don't really know how to get there. Maybe this is somebody else that's kind of confused. Or that you're dealing with some sort of confusion with regards to somebody in a new beginning with them. It's very interesting. Let me pull one more card for the Moon. Okay? The Two of Wands. This is basically making a decision about what path to go into, but you guys aren't sure. That's interesting. So you guys are not sure what path you guys are wanting to take with this this new beginning, this decision to make, this decision with this new beginning. And this is in regards to a soulmate, maybe, or something having to do with the past. To clarify the crowning energy, you guys have the Queen of Wands. This is someone that's very charismatic, very social, very active, very passionate and creative. This could be you guys, or this could be someone that you're dealing with that's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is in regards to the Hierophant. So perhaps you guys are dealing with somebody that that's maybe different from how you usually have a relationship. Maybe this is not exactly a traditional relationship for you guys, as far as like having the same kind of the same things going on. Not all Virgos want the same thing. Maybe a lot of Virgos are like don't want the same thing. Like they want something different to balance them out. But this could be someone that's very different from your typical type. This is what this is kind of telling me. Something's definitely like different for this person. And this queen can be a king. That could be a male or female. It's not stuck on either sex. But this is not your everyday, traditional, typical relationship. This is something different. That's why you guys see the Ace of Wands in your future, because you got somebody that's pretty passionate right there. Okay, Virgo, we see you. All right, and you guys met. For some of you that are single, perhaps this is maybe you have met somebody in the past that's very passionate. This could be platonic. But this is in regards to the two people coming together. Not every message is going to resonate with everyone, though. But this speaks of two people coming together. So there's some potential happiness in regards to meeting somebody new. Wonderful. That's wonderful, guys. All right, what is this Nine of Pentacles talking about, though? What's going on? If you guys met somebody in the past, what's up? Now, the Two of Cups could mean you guys could have met a new friend or someone or a soulmate possibly that helped you realize and connect more with yourself. Could be it too. The Queen of Cups. So you guys probably are more abundant in more of your feelings. You guys are probably being more loving and more nurturing. Or this could be someone that you're dealing with, a Cups energy, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that you guys are dealing with at the moment. But there's somebody that's definitely in the feels right now. Whoo-wee. Or definitely someone that's in love. Alright then. And then what you guys have here is the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands in the potential future. The Six of Pentacles. This is balance of give and take. So perhaps in the future, you guys not only have a new beginning in regards to passion and excitement, but there will be also some balance of receiving and giving. The That's beautiful. That's cool. Let me go ahead and see the outcome here. Outcome for this reading is the Five of Cups. So maybe this decision making is kind of taking a toll on your guys' relationship. This may be taking a toll on your guys' relationship. This speaks of missed opportunities, and everything. But you see that he's still holding the 2 cups. This is representing the relationship that's still there and that's still intact. But whatever's going on with you guys, it's salvageable. You guys can save it. It's nothing like major. It's just whatever was spilt, it can be rebuilt as long as there's 2 other cups. And it's in regards to the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's some regret on your guys' part, because you guys are the King and Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, the Earth energy. Or you could be dealing with somebody that is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But this also speaks of maybe there's some missed opportunities in being more stable or being grounded. Maybe this is something exciting, but it doesn't look like it's leading to anything stable. But I don't see that. I don't definitely see that. I don't see that there is any sign of stability, of no stability here. But maybe this is just maybe some sorrow in regards to the relationship. Maybe I don't know why, but there would be. Let's go ahead and pull a Romance Angels card. Very soon came up for you guys. It's clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Very nice. Whew, maybe you guys are manifesting a new beginning. Maybe you guys are manifesting a traditional relationship. For those of you that are single, like I was saying before, the 2 of Cups, this could be you guys reconnecting with yourself, maybe even connecting with yourself, or for discovering something new within yourself. It says it means 2 people coming together, but it could mean 2, like meeting something about yourself that's different. Alright, let's pulling you a Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you guys. Thinker. 44. Let's go ahead and read the oracle message for that. Essential meanings. Strategy, being analytical and logical. Oracle's message. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Relationship message. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there's enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. It sounds very similar to Leo's reading, so if you guys have a placement in Leo, or you know somebody in Leo, go ahead and check that video out. But this is, that kind of makes sense. So maybe in regards to this difficult decision, you have to use your intuition. Possibly this has something to do with that. That's what I think. Sorry, my phone got cut off in the middle of this, but what I was talking about was this has something possibly to do with your intuition, guys. Taking the time now to see and think and measure. Make sure this person is of your quality, it is of your time, and of your wonderfulness. Don't let anybody just come in and just say, hey, I like you, and kind of be it. Like, they gotta pass the checklist. Like if you groom good enough, do you take showers good enough, do you cook, bitch, all that goodness. So I know this video is kind of running a little short. I'm trying to work on making my video shorter, but to kind of summarize this whole reading here, this underlying energy is about balance and fairness, with justice being there. It's about putting things back in its rightful place and getting order back in, having order restored. This is about, so the heart of your reading is in regards to a difficult decision in regards to the past. So this is possibly somebody that you know, or this is in regards to someone that's a soulmate. But this difficult decision isn't very clear. It's about making a decision which way to go in regards to a new beginning, but it's not really clear. It's not really like concrete. But you possibly have to use your intuition to figure out what path you need to go into. What your crowning energy has here is the Hierophant. So with that being said, with all this, decision making and using your intuition, there's just what you guys want is possibly a traditional relationship, or you're possibly dealing with a non-traditional relationship, something that's, or maybe not of your typical standards, something that's not usual for you, something that's possibly very different. So you could be dealing with somebody that's a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that right now. In the past you did meet somebody and it was a wonderful euphoric feeling. It could have been euphoric, I think so, but it definitely brought in some potential happiness with you guys. Right now you guys possibly feeling like you're counting your ducks right now. You're taking the time to be independent and really focus on your love life as the Queen of Cups, or you're dealing with somebody that's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And in the potential future, though, you have an exciting and passionate new beginning in regards to balance. Your outcome looks like the Five of Cups. It could be you guys feeling regret, or you guys are focusing on the spilled milk, or the things that aren't exactly a pro quo with this new person in your life. Maybe not being appreciative of what you guys have right now. Maybe wanting more than you are expecting. But you guys look like you guys have a solid future together.